Jarana Yucateca is perhaps the most memorizing of all Mexican dances. No one can resist the beats, the cadence, the elegance of the steps, the hand movements, the precision of its execution, and much less its rhythmic for tapping. The Jarana, an artistic manifestation rooted in the Yucatan Peninsula, is much more than a simple dance. It represents the vibrant essence of the people and their rich cultural story. It is characterized by its joy, contagious rhythm, and colorfulness. It is usually performed with instruments such as the guitar, the jarana, a type of small guitar with 5 strings, the requinto, and the toloche. In addition, they are accompanied by percussion such as drums and the maracas. The music that accompanies the jarana is as varied as its rich in history, with an orchestra composed of clarinets, cornetines, trombones, güiro, and timpanes. The jarana comes to life with an unmistakable rhythm that fuses European melodies with the military sense of Maya music. This dance can be seen all over the state, but it is in the city of Mérida, capital of Yucatan, that the jarana reaches its maximum expression. Since here, numerous groups specialized in this dance proudly show their art to both the local population and tourists, turning each presentation into a true spectacle of skill and passion. My name is Guillermo Ortega Díaz, and I am very excited to show you more about this tradition or the beautiful Mérida, Yucatan. So, let's get started. The history of this dates back to colonial times, when Yucatan was an important region in the viceroyalty of New Spain. During this time, there was a mixture of cultural influences from Spain and local indigenous cultures. The Yucatecan Jarana developed as a formal expression and fused elements of European music and dance with pre-Hispanic Yucatecan musical traditions. The Creoles and Spanish people living in the peninsula said, "Ya empezó la jarana." After hearing the first sound of musical instruments, the shouts and exclamations of the popular celebrations. For that reason, the native population understood that jarana was the music and dances during their festivities, ushering the voice to the regional sounds and dances of Yucatan. The word jarana means noise, uproar, bustle, all that. Then, related to the party, the term jarana, which according to the dictionary means revelry and bustle, dates back to the Spanish viceroyalty. During the 17th and the 18th centuries in Yucatan, Spanish people and Creoles used this term in derogatory manner to refer to the beginning of popular festivities. However, the indigenous people interpreted this term differently, associating it with the festive music that accompanies such celebrations. Thus, the denomination of the jarana became the generic name for the sounds played during these festivities, giving origin to the regional dance of Yucatan. But well, that's only as far as the word is concerned. But what about the dance? To find out, we must go back a little further. It is believed that the Yucatecan jarana is very similar to the Spanish jota, especially in the way it is danced. While other experts such as Paquiro Foster affirm that Yucatecan jarana is the great-granddaughter of the Spanish fandango. Over time, it evolved and was enriched with international influences. This fusion of different cultures created a unique musical and dance style that became a distinctive symbol of the region. It has been passed down from generation to generation through Yucatecan communities in both rural and urban areas. It is a formal expression that has endured over time and has maintained its relevance in cultural life of Yucatan. Today, the Jarana Yucateca is kept alive with the traditional vaquerias, festivities that were historically linked to the branding of cattle and now also have religious connotations in Yucatecan towns. This emblematic dance has evolved to become a distinctive artistic expression of the region, used not only to entertain, but also to show off traditions, culture, and typical customs to visitors. Within this folkloric dance, the use of amulets is common. These are small crates that serve as a measure for seeds and cereals such as beans, rice, barley, among others, and were brought by Arab traders to the Yucatan Peninsula. The Yucatecan Jarana represents a fusion of cultures, where elements of European culture are intertwined with indigenous tradition and values. It is a reminder of the diversity and cultural regions of Mexico, and a way to honor and preserve the native roots of the context of music and dance. In addition, the Yucatecan Jarana has been adopted and reinterpreted by overall regional communities in the Yucatan region. This shows how the Yucatecan Jarana has become on the forefront of empowerment and affirmation of indigenous identity in the region. Where is this Yucatecan dance practiced today? It is practiced and performed in festivals, cultural events, cultural centers, theaters, dance schools, and at community events in Yucatan and other parts of Mexico. It is also toured and performed internationally to spread the Yucatecan Jarana tradition globally. There are several locations where you can currently enjoy this majestic dance. Among these, we have, Mérida, Yucatan. As the capital of the state of Yucatan, Mérida hosts numerous cultural events and festivals where the Jarana Yucateca dance is presented. Texcoco, Yucatan. This town is known for being the cradle of Yucatecan traditions, including the Jarana. Every year, the Vaqueria Peninsular is held in Texcoco, an event that brings together dancers and groups of live performances. Valladolid, Yucatan. The picturesque Yucatan city also has festivals and events where the Jarana Yucateca is presented. During these festivities, such as the Valladolid Fair and Independence Day, performances can be seen in public squares and local theaters, Cancun and Riviera Maya. Although not the Yucatan proper, in the area of Cancun and the Riviera Maya, in the state of Quintana Roo, you can also find performances of this dance. Dancing is a fundamental part of this artistic expression. Some of the characteristic steps and movements of this traditional dance are pair formation. This dance is performed in pairs. The dancers hold hands and stand facing each other, keeping an adequate distance to move freely. Beginning of the dance. The music begins and the dancers start moving to the rhythm of the melody. This basic step, the Jarana Yucateca, consists of moving sideways, taking the feet to the sides in a back and forth pattern. Zapateado is a distinctive element of the Yucatecan Jarana dance. It involves striking the floor with energy and characteristic rhythm. Quick twists and turns are included. Dancers move in circles or perform individual and partner turns, coordinating their movements to the beat of the music. All this adds dynamism and energy to the dance. The Jarana Yucateca has a great influence on Yucatecan culture and has had a significant impact on the music and dance of the region. It is a fusion of Spanish and Maya culture and music. The Jarana is a footwork dance with no fixed steps and no differentiation between men and women, and everyone can make their own dance creation. The Jarana Yucateca is a dance and musical form that has survived over the years and continues to be an integral part of Yucatecan culture. Today, the Jarana has become the emblematic dance of the region and its academic theme, and is used to show visitors in general the skills of the inhabitants and the typical dress of the country. In conclusion, Jarana Yucateca is more than just an artistic expression. It is an integral part of the cultural identity of Yucatan Peninsula and a symbol of its rich history and traditions. To explain more about the development of this video, I want to show you exactly the steps on how to do a video monograph. My name is Guillermo Ortega Díaz, and today I told you about the activity of Anthropology Activity 8.